the Tortoise, and the feast in the sky. They say the tortoise still carries cracks on his shell, but do you know the story of how greed lifted him high into the clouds and then sent him crashing back down to earth? In a time long ago, when the animals spoke as we do, the birds received a special invitation. The sky people had prepared a grand feast above the clouds. There would be steaming yam pottage, roasted goat meat, ripe fruits, palm wine that never finished. The birds flapped their wings with joy. They chattered loudly, preparing to leave. But in the shadows, Tortoise listened. His belly rumbled. He had no wings, yet his desire was stronger than his sense. He crawled forward slowly, smiling his sly smile. Tortoise in pleading voice, "My friends, will you leave me behind? Have we not eaten together, laughed together, lived together in this same forest? Lend me your feathers, each of you. I will join you in the sky." The birds looked at one another. They knew Tortoise was cunning, greedy, and smooth-tongued. Parrot, suspicious, said, "But you are slow. What if you eat more than your share?" Tortoise, smiling, said, "Ah, my brothers, my sisters, I have changed. I only want to enjoy this feast with you. Trust me just this once." One by one, the birds plucked feathers and gave them. Tortoise tied them all over his shell. When he flapped, to their surprise, he rose into the sky with them. But what the birds did not know was that Tortoise had planned another trick, and it would leave them all starving. When they reached the sky people welcomed them with drumming and laughter. Long tables stretched from one end of the sky to the other, filled with food that glowed under the sun. But before anyone could eat, Tortoise stepped forward. He said, "My people, in my land there is a custom. Before a feast, each guest must take a new name. Let my name be all of you." The birds laughed and chose playful names for themselves. They thought it was harmless. But when the sky people served the feast, they declared. Sky Elder said, "All of you, this feast is for you. Eat." And so Tortoise sat down, licking his lips. He ate yam. He ate meat. He drank palm wine. He ate until his belly shone like the moon. The birds, they got nothing. Not a crumb. The birds watched in anger. They whispered among themselves. Parrot angrily whispered, "He tricked us again. He used our kindness, and now he leaves us hungry." Crow said, "Let him return by himself. We will take back our feathers." One by one, they plucked their feathers back from Tortoise's shell. His fake wings disappeared. Panic filled his eyes. Tortoise cried out and said, "Wait! Do not leave me here. How will I return to the earth?" But the birds ignored him. With a great flap of wings, they left him stranded in the clouds. Tortoise looked down at the earth far below. Fear gripped him. He shouted to his wife on the ground. "Tortoise!" yelling desperately. "Wife! Wife! Bring out mats and cloths. Cover the ground so I may fall safely." But neighbors, tired of Tortoise's greedy ways, played a trick. Instead of mats, they spread out hard stones and shells. And so Tortoise fell. Down, 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 until he struck the stones. His smooth shell shattered into pieces. And so, my children, that is why, to this day, the tortoise's shell is rough and cracked. His greed and trickery lifted him high, but it also brought him shame. Now tell me, if you are one of the birds, would you have trusted Tortoise, or would you have left him behind? Share your answer in the comments. If this tale warmed your night, share it with another soul. And don't forget to return for next time. We will meet a clever spider who almost fooled the entire forest. Until then, click the subscribe button.